Hi, it's Kelly Vess, and today I'm going to share with you my secret sauce. What I'm going to share with you today are techniques that create lifelong change, that empower children, that truly make a difference for them to experience success throughout their school career and later on in life. So let's start with a little bit of background. In 2005, Thomas Friedman wrote a book called The World is Flat. And it was a book about globalization. And basically, what he was saying is that we're not competing with the person down the street anymore. We're competing with people across the ocean. So the children today, they're not competing with people in their community for college positions or for jobs. They're competing with people all over the world. And the reason for that is that we all have access to information and we all have tools such as Google software, which is universally available. And for that, the competition is fierce. When our children today are competing against literally children all over the world, or people all over the world, but the world is only going to get flatter. And that's because in the next generation that we're raising today, they're not only going to be competing with human beings, they're also going to be competing with computers in the form of artificial intelligence. And in this situation, they're going to be competing with computers that know more than them, that have more information available than they do, and that they can more quickly process this information. For this, we need to realize that it's not what you know that matters. It's how you think. So we need to think about that when we're teaching today's children. We don't want to focus on what they know. Information is readily available. We want to focus on developing critical thinking skills. We're going to refer to this as executive function. Think about creating executives. Think about creating the CEOs, the people that know how to identify problems, the people who know how to create plans for those problems, the people that know how to take action on these problems, and the people that know how to see it through completion. That's what we want to create. And movement activities are the most opportune moments that they provide for hands-on experience for our children at very young ages, as young as toddlers, to create these very important skills and develop these skills. So let me show you now the secret sauce, the four steps that are going to make a difference that we can teach at an early age, as early as 2 years of age. The first step we want to teach is we want to teach children to be able to identify a problem. So I use this cue here. We have a problem. What's the problem? So in this case, I have a movement activity here in which the child's a zoologist and the animals got out of the zoo. We need to put them back in the correct terrain. The problem is the animals are out of the zoo. They need to go back to their home. The next thing we want to teach children is we want to teach them to develop a plan. So think about the plan as what are we going to do to fix this problem? The plan would be we need to get the animals and we need to bring them back into the zoo so that they can be safe. The action is the next step that we're going to take. Let's take action and actually take these animals and bring them across this various terrain here back to the zoo where they can be safe. And lastly, we're going to check. Check to completion that the animals are taken to the zoo. And here I'm going to use my clipboard. And we have a short crayon, and that's so we can encourage a pincer grasp here. So those are the steps to developing executive function. And in your movement activities, these are the secret sauce. It's not about improving motor skills. It's not about improving the speech and language skills. The movement activities are really about improving the critical thinking skills. This is what's going to make a difference. for the next generation. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.